Welcome to my journey in building the most space-efficient, non-permanent conversion kits for vans. And I'll do that by scanning the vans from the inside with a 3D scanner, then designing all the parts on the computer and milling them out with a CNC machine. And that's where we now. If you want to see the previous steps, go ahead and watch the other videos I've already made about it. So today I'm building the fourth module already for the first conversion kit I'm doing. And it's quite a lot of parts this time, the biggest assembly we've done so far. So I'm really excited because I've spent so much time on the computer designing all these parts. And I really hope they fit together and fit in the car as well. So before I can do that, I need to sand all the parts, then get back and put them all together. That's the exciting part. I wanted to tell you about two issues or about two things about the milling today. At first, I made a mistake here. This should actually only be a groove and not cut all the way through. There I made a mistake in programming the CNC mill. And then I changed the router bit for the first time actually on this whole project. So all the modules that I've already done, that are already finished and in the car, are milled with the same tiny little router bit. And today I milled two sheets. Well, it's a lot of parts, and the second sheet I milled with a new router bit, and it was such a big difference. Actually, in the beginning I thought I'd just wait till the router bit is breaking off, but today I decided, well, the surface finish is so bad that I'll just exchange it. And still I'm really surprised how long the router bit worked. And well, now it's dull and I have to take a new one, but it's really amazing what these tiny little things can do. And now the surface finish is actually a lot better. So let's assemble all the parts. That's the fun part of all of it. So this one is slightly angled again. This is left. That is all here. Over here in the middle we have these two slides, and they both need to be attached to this one wooden piece in the middle. So as these are the same slides, of course the holes to fix this are the same. So I thought I'd just use these two screws, the male and the female one, and I screw them together in the middle and then sandwich the slides from either side and the wood in the middle. this is this front piece over here. Let's see. Nice. I just recognized I did the same mistake I did here a second time with the backside of this, and because this slot went all the way through, it milled this away. This is not nice, but I can't change it now. I have to recut this part, but I'll screw it together now anyways. Nice. The module is completely assembled and it is packed with features, and I'll show these features once it's in the car. This is by far the heaviest module of the whole build, and this is the only one that's meant to be put in there with 2 people. So, well, I still have to do it alone as I'm alone in the workshop today. But I will figure that out, I guess. I finally thought of putting the rubber mats in here from our original conversion, and these are dampening the sound and prevent sliding the boxes. And the most important, they compensate for these rails of the seats. No. And now you can see why on the back are grip holes as well, because that makes it much easier to get it in its final position. This fit is always so amazing. With this module I actually got a little closer to the hatchback as with this one. Let's see. Well, this cutout over here is for the original handle to fit in there. For our build we exchanged this for this, well, easier one and more space saving one, but as I want this conversion kit to work with the stock car, I don't want you to have to change anything. Unfortunately, the original one I don't have in my workshop anymore, so I can't test it now. But of course, I will test this in a later video when I'll get this handle, and then let you know if it works or not. But for now, I'm really happy. It's it's so amazing that it just works. I have really no proper words for it. Yeah, it's quite fun when you put so much work into it and then it just works first try. That's crazy. So as you see, the left draw out for the kitchen is not finished yet. Unfortunately, I hadn't enough time to finish this till today. But the right one for all the storage is finished. And I want to show you the features of it. Let's start at the top frame. As you've already seen, this is not permanently attached. That has several reasons. At first, you can just take it off to make this module lighter, to put it in there. Second, it's much easier to clean out this storage space when these walls are not permanently attached, as this you can't just take off and turn around or turn over like a box like this. You can just clean it like that. And with this you can just, if you have something bigger to store over here, you can just leave this off and have a nice big surface to store a little bigger things if you don't need this. But there's more. This middle wall you can switch to each of these slots, so you can manage the space however you like to your needs. These boxes here in the front have these steps. These are there because the hatchback isn't straight over here. It is curved just, or bent just slightly. So, well, we wanted to gain just this tiny little space over here, but sometimes these 12 millimeters are, well, quite appreciated. The box down here is orientated so you can pull it out without having to pull out the whole drawer. So you can reach this more easily, and it has not only a handle in the front but also on the sides if you want to take this with you somewhere else. It's much easier to carry it like this than with the one handle here in the front. But there's more. We have the big drawer over here. That's the biggest by far. And this is exactly 40 by 60 centimeters, which means you can put in other stuff, for example a boxio, as this is the standard size, like Euro boxes, Euro boxen. So this fits in here perfectly without losing any space. You can also store the bigger 40 by 60 centimeter boxes like this one. This fits in here just perfect as well. But of course there's more. For all the craftsmen out there, you of course can put in sustainers as well. Actually, 2 of them. Like this, for example, they fit in here just perfect. So this is the opportunity for those of you who want to have a toilet in there. Like this boxio is a little dry separator toilet. So this you can store here. I think that's what most people will use the space for. And then you can just use a normal box of these on the other side to use the leftover space on the second half, as there's plenty more on the other side. And there's another box in the very back that you can slide out to the side. But unfortunately I missed in the design that this hits this wall over here, so you can't take it out all the way right now. But I will just cut off this corner here in the front, as this probably doesn't gain any space actually, so you don't really lose space, but you will be able to pull it out all the way to the side. And this is pretty sturdy. The whole module isn't screwed in place right now. It's neither screwed to the module on the left, neither to the car itself. It just holds in there because of its form. As it fits so perfect in there, it kind of goes underneath a little bit, underneath the bench over here, so it can't tip out. And this is pretty awesome. Still, I have included 2 holes over there in the back, so you could screw it to the original rails of the seats. But it looks like it's not necessary to do that, as I can put quite a lot of pressure on here. The whole car is moving by this, and well, this module doesn't move in the car at all. Over here there's a 4 millimeter thin piece. that makes sure that these boxes, or the big box, is guided properly in there and is not jamming to the other wall. This little piece here in the top is also a stopping block for this box, and therefore this box has a little cutout here in the top, so we don't lose any space over here as well. But there's still more. This box is deep exactly 30 centimeters, so you can also, I have to put back this box. So I can also put a box like this in here, because it's 30 centimeters deep, and then there's just some space left over here that you can use somehow, however you like. But this is an option as well, to leave out the box in the front and put a Euro box in there instead of the original one. But of course nothing will be as space efficient as the original one. There's one more thing, because when you pull out this one and the other one, so this one as well, there's no wall in between, so you can reach through here. So if you pull out both of these boxes, you can put even bigger stuff in here. So I think that's it for the features of this one right now. I'll now add the screws to connect these two modules, but that's pretty boring, I guess, for you guys. Well, in the next video, I'm not sure yet what will be in the next video. Either I will make the kitchen over here, or the next module over here in the corner, or the boxes beneath here, because here's plenty of space that needs to be used, of course, over here underneath the kitchen as well. Or I make the bed parts that will come on top of here, like the big boards. The board here on top of the bed will connect this wall to that one, so this won't be this flimsy. There's plenty to do. I'm still very excited about it, to do all this stuff. I hope you are as well. So thanks for watching, and see you next week.